Okay, you're gonna have to deal with the very crusty quality that is the compressed Twitter version of this clip because I clean out my drives every so often to, make space for more stuff, so I don't have the original clip for this anymore. I posted this, I think, 3 weeks ago at this point, and people are still losing their minds about it. This is the clip, if you haven't seen this before already, right? So I charge down this hallway at two snipers and I get a headshot, right? People boil down this whole sequence of events here as, oh, don't charge at a sniper in a straight line because what else did you expect? You should get one tapped, you deserved it, yada yada yada. You're bad at the game, that whole song and dance, right? And I would understand that argument, right? I would understand that argument, and I'm going to break this down for you and explain why I posted this clip in the first place. I can understand that argument if these snipers had, one, been aware of my presence from the start, right? I would understand the argument if the shot had been taken from here, right? If the sniper was standing there and one tapped me, or if he was all the way back here, fine. That makes perfect sense. Obviously, do not charge at a sniper that is aware of your presence and ready and poised to take that shot within the range where he is supposed to be effective and doing his job. That much I understand. My issue with this clip, and the reason why I posted it in the first place, is because, if you may notice, this guy is jumping the entire time. We have the first jump here, lands. Second jump, and then third jump. This entire time, this guy cannot headshot me. The headshot doesn't take place until I'm right next to the guy. Within melee range, mind you, of my sword. It wouldn't have mattered what class I was. I could have been scout, could have been soldier with 150 health or less. It wouldn't have mattered. I'm right next to the sniper, within the range where he is supposed to be weaker, where he is supposed to be vulnerable. But, thanks to poor design decisions on the part of Valve, they still allow this support class to do maximum damage and one-tap someone in a third of a second. I even put it in, like, big green text, and people just completely overlooked this in favor of the argument of, oh, don't charge in a straight line. And again, that argument holds if these guys were, like, here and ready to take a shot, right? That would have made perfect sense, but no, because this guy didn't bother to do that until I'm right next to him. That's my issue. That's what I was trying to highlight here. And also, by the way, this other sniper is using the fucking Sydney Sleeper, so he is effectively a non-threat to me. Even if this guy had, like, headshot me, it would have done, what, like 78 damage because I'm using the Claymore, and then this other guy could have, like, body shot me once. That's all he could have done, but he opted to take no shots. But even if he body shot me at that point, I still would have had enough health to the point where I'm even beginning to turn to land my crit swing on him, because I know he's to my left. I'm beginning to turn. People don't seem to notice that either. It's like, oh, he's already outside of his melee range. It's like, no, I'm turning to land a swing on this guy. But no, because Sniper can insta-scope in, and within the time it takes to blink your eyes, immediately delete 150 health after running and moving and jumping around with absolutely zero hindrances whatsoever. No, I'm just charging in a straight line, get good, all that usual jazz. But, okay, that's why I posted this clip, and naturally people just completely overlook these issues and don't see this problem with this fucking class. Was there a point in even highlighting any of that? No. Is the sniper ever going to get changed? No. But I'm going to keep fucking complaining about it because I think the class is bullshit. And that's fine, whatever. And then, of course, people, explode about it on the internet, it's like, whatever, you can say I'm bad, you can say, oh, you suck and whatever, and just, circle jerk about it all you want on Twitter. But my issue, and the reason why I'm just done with Twitter in the first place, is that people just go so far beyond where this shit needs to go, right? It's like, it's one thing to just sit, like, laugh at the clip and go, haha, you're bad, and enjoy in that camaraderie. Fine, I just don't give a shit about that. But to the point where people have now found my current address and have left a note on my door telling me to take my own life. The people who have now emailed me multiple times saying that they are going to kill me, the death threats, and also kill myself in my email. The fact that people have once again found my parents' address and are beginning to bother them again over a fucking video game clip on the internet. My God, does this shit keep going way further than it needs to. This is getting ridiculous. And people wonder why I have a very sour perception of the player base of Team Fortress 2. People wonder why I have a very sour perception of competitive players, because this guy ended up being a competitive player and was also feeding into this, right? It's like people wonder why I have these hideously negative viewpoints on the TF2 community when shit like that keeps happening. Again, where is this fucking line drawn between like what is acceptable behavior and what's not? And yeah, it's naive, it's stupid to ever accept reasonable behavior, reasonable arguments coming out of any social media platform. That's just not ever going to happen. But my god, like, chill the fuck out, guys. Seriously, tone it down. It's getting old.